So here we are, once again. I'm torn into pieces. I can't deny it. I can't pretend. But our players surely don't need to be pretended about. Spawning in the south position of Polar Knight. He's up 3-1. It's 3-2? I don't know. As it's 3-1, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm blind. As the Blue Terran player from Team Root Gaming, it is Chad Dr. Jones. He actually has a PhD in fucking bitches and getting money. That's pretty impressive.
How long do you go to school for that for?
As long as it takes. You go to school as long as it takes. And his opponent in the north position as the green Protoss player doesn't actually have a team. I know at some point he was on Legion because he had that sick Falcon on his overlay. But it is the Kung Fu Master of StarCraft 2, Avilo. My girlfriend always knows when I'm watching this stream because you can hear the Kung Fu screams at the end of every game. Or at least a decent number of games. No matter how far away you are from your headset. It's true. So we have... It looks like Minigun is not showing us anything interesting. I almost just want to... I'm going to find Minigun and just give him the finger. He's up 3-1. If he wins this game, he's got $100 in his pocket. And he's just... freaking Reaper expanding every game. Like, he's not taking any chances. And I love Minigun. But he's being a little bit of a bitch. Just saying. He's going to open Reaper. Avilo scouts this. He's like, okay. So Avilo's setup, he actually could just go proxy Stargate, which is kind of what I'm thinking we're going to see here. Minimus White style. And this SCV from Minigun sees everything. He's like, okay, you've got one pylon. He should see the second pylon. There it is. So Avilo won't go for the fastest possible proxy Stargate. But I'm thinking that's what it's going to be. So there's the pylon. So we'll see. And this SCV from Minigun leaves his base. So let's see where this goes. Minigun's moving his SCV out of here. I think he's just checking for the proxy. He's already like, I know it's coming. This Reaper's going to find it. Without any trouble at all. So Avilo needs a second. His mouse died. Alright, so his mouse died. This happens surprisingly often. So yeah. But, well, hopefully this keeps going. Yeah, scores are on the bottom, guys. Here's the game hard overlay. And thanks to everybody that subs. I actually would love to do more of these show matches because I think this is really funny. But, alright. Why not proxy on the other side? I don't know, man. Why don't you proxy on the other side? So this Reaper, poor Avilo. Oh, shit. He didn't see it just yet. I still think his rally, he should spot this. If he doesn't see it, I will be... Oh, he'll see the probe. I think Avilo's about to realize this Reaper... Minigun... Oh, he still needs to find that Stargate. He might, if he doesn't find it fast enough and get to work on that... Oh, shit. Minigun. You done goofed? Oh, he's not going to see the Stargate. But like a true American, he builds the engineering bay anyway. It's really, really funny. Most of the players on Root are actually not American. There's so many people that I didn't know, like, Drewby's Canadian, apparently. I think I even heard, like, Kane is actually Canadian. I always thought that Root was the all-American team. I guess it's North American, but I don't know. I digress. The Reaper goes back into the main base. He's like, I don't see anything. I don't know what's coming. But I think at this point, he's like, no third pylon. I just missed the Stargate. Maybe it's on the right side. Maybe it's hidden somewhere else. The SCV's here ready to block the natural. And he has a missile turret on the way. So this Oracle really shouldn't do much. He could delay the barracks. Yeah, I think delaying the barracks is really the biggest goal here. The two Stalkers are trying to kill off this Reaper. And he will get that. So Chad, having at the very least, semi-functional brain, is totally aware that there's an Oracle coming. And here it is. Can he delay at least one barracks? That's a pretty good catch. Any SCVs he gets now are just I mean, he's trying to make up for the fact that he cut a lot of economy to make this work. And this SCV we'll still see when the Nexus is planted. He actually killed the Oracle? Wow, that's actually a really, really nice pickup. To kill the Oracle in a situation like this is really nice with the Terran. As a Protoss player, when you get an Oracle this fast, you want to make that girl work. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just let her go. You want to put her to work. And here with the Stalkers, Avilo will do exactly that, using the high ground vision. And he's just basically saying, come down the ramp, bro, because I got Oracles for days. A third one is on the way. I guess it's the second one now. But like this Pulsar beam is still on, which just is mild. Wow, that Marine is just... he's a dancing queen right there. But look at this. He's just grabbing, taking shots left and right. And I like this, because he's forcing Minigun, like, instead of building a factory, he's putting minerals into, like, repairing this depot, etc., etc. Combat shield he's going for first. But the SCV sees the Nexus, so he knows it's not going to be, like, some sort of Maximus Black 3-gate Void Ray follow-up all-in, or any, some sort of weird Doom push. But with double Oracle and the 2 Stalkers, this is kind of Avilo's way of saying, back it up. Back it up. Let's delay that factory. You don't need that right now. And he does delay it. And Avilo's just going to retreat. Nexus is on the way. About to finish up for Avilo. Minigun's SCV just been chilling here. But you know what? Loiterer, your time has come. I'm sure something will come kill you eventually. Still no Mothership Core. And, oh, shit. I think we're about to see Minigun. Is he going to make it happen? Or did he just forget that he was building a Oh, no. I was like, there's no way he's going to go mech, but... Avilo's like, your factory's still not building. This could be the ultimate metagame. He cancels it. I think Minigun just realized, he's like, but these Oracles, man, 3 of them. If you keep them alive, these things can be infinitesimally cost effective. And we can make up words because it's 4 in the morning. So let's see. This Mothership Core is out. So the only reason I mentioned the Mothership Core not being out yet, by the way, is, well, there's 4 Oracles. Jesus Christ, he's going to make a 6th? Wow. He already lost 1 Oracle, just so you guys can see on the Units Lost tab. So he's actually going to have built 6 Oracles this game, which is just batshit crazy. And Minigun smartly realizing, yeah, we're going to need a few more turrets. Look at this. He's going to kill this reactor. Science. No. Wow, he actually didn't get it yet. That's a bit underwhelming. Is he going to let all the Oracles lose their energy? Yeah, I don't think he'd one or two of these. Yeah, he still left the Pulsar beam on. That's the only it feels really weird to harp on this, but it's the only criticism I have of Avilo's Protoss is forgetting to turn the damn Pulsar. Oh, he did turn it off this time. Never mind. All is well. I was busy killing esports for a second there. Templar Archives is going to finish, though. A Forge is on the way. Avilo's been getting his Forges pretty late, but obviously he's been kind of leaning on that early aggression. There are enough Oracles to kill any, small squadron of Marines that moves out, but this is not quite small. This is, I want to shove Marines down your throat until you die size, which is like an 11 in US size, maybe an 8 in European. I just said that. Charge is on the way. 2 Templar being morphed in, but there's the Photon Overcharge, and he says, away with you, Marines. And they march back across this ice bridge to Denmark. This Stargate is still here, too. So, scan from Minigun. Wants to see what's in the natural. He's like, man, the Field of Oracles. He doesn't have any sentries. But I don't think he knows that he's actually sprinting for Storm, either. He doesn't know about the Templar, I'm pretty sure. He got a quick Archon in case he needed it. But these Oracles still present a very tangible threat. And this 3rd Command Center is actually quite vulnerable. It does grab a Marine at that tower. But this is what I'm talking about. Like, these Oracles are just burning through lots of energy. Okay. I'll shut up about it now. He turned them off. No, wait. They're back on. I don't know. He's trying to kill these back rocks. So Avilo wants to take the 3rd base hidden here. God, I hope Avilo doesn't end up hating me for criticizing his inability to turn off Oracles. Like, this one's losing all its energy. Yeah, okay, this is just going to be the one thing I bitch about this series. So I'm just going to bitch about this forever. As a caster, I have to compensate somehow. Charge is about to finish. +1 is about to finish for the Terran. He already has +1 attack. And these upgrades are still really, really slow for Avilo. But Storm's about to finish, so who needs upgrades anyway? Photon Cannon's finishing up in the main base to help defend against the drops. Avilo's drop defense in the macro games has actually been pretty solid. And that's going 100% based off of what I saw him do on Yansu, which was, I mean, it was good. But let's see. He's got his army here. Those rocks are getting close. And by that, I just mean this giant fucking chunk of ice. You hear the Marines on the right side. There's the factory. Always like to call it Frank the Factory, for no reason other than the fact that it also starts with F. But the armory is about to finish up, which means we could see Minigun have upgrade lead again. And if you get an upgrade lead as a Terran versus Protoss, like, seriously, what are you doing with your life? As a Terran, like, you're not supposed to do that. It's just not supposed to happen. But the spread on these oracles is also weird in that it allows him to see drops. He's like, I don't need observers because I've got oracles. There's a scan. He's like, Templar again. And, I mean, we've seen it. Minigun's just having more trouble with the Templar. Avilo has defended really, really well with the Storm play so far. Using the Templar to defend has been great. And look at this double robo, because why the fuck not from Avilo in his main base? He doesn't have a robotics bay, but he wants to build 2 observers really fast. Or at least those warp prisms to hide his Templar in. Oracle gets grabbed, but he does get the revelation off on this Terran army. So he knows where it's at. He knows where it's chilling. Avilo's factory's taking some pot shots, but he's going to scout it. He's like, double robo all the way. And Avilo's looking to take that 3rd base. The nice thing about this 3rd base for Avilo is that it makes taking his 4th a lot easier, because he just kind of pushes out. And while this 3rd base may be later than, I don't know, some girl like 5 months into her pregnancy, it's still not going to be that hard to defend. So he'll be able to hold on to his baby a little bit more easily. But let's see if Minigun has anything to say about that. There are 2 medevacs headed east. And this factory, man, and it's going down in flames, but goddamn it, it'll scout this nexus before it does so. So he knows. He knows what's up. And this Double Medevaco are waiting as well. 2nd starport is about to finish up for Chad Minigun Jones. He's got these depots spaced out. Wants to be like Innovation, but you're supposed to rally to them. And a shit ton of photon cannons from Avilo. He's just like, please, please, please. You're not going to try to drop me. I still got 4 oracles. 7 gates ago. Alright, shouldn't have forced that one. More zealots are on the way. +2 armor just starting as 2-2 finishes for Minigun. Minigun could probably A-move through this right now. If it weren't for the fact that, obviously there's, 9 goddamn High Templar on the field and only 3 ghosts. Several of which do not quite yet have the energy for the EMPs. But there's the drop behind the 3rd. Oh, these Templar. Oh, storms a single Marauder. Storms a single Marine and another Marauder. Well, that was not the most efficient use of energy for Avilo, but Avilo's actually been playing really well with the number of Templar he has. An EMP on these oracles might rustle his jimmies a little bit. I would like to see another revelation on here. Pylon being placed for some proxy potential. He still has this pylon here. He can actually harass his 3rd base like without any trouble at all. I wonder, Minigun's got to be asking himself where the hell that Stargate was at the start of the game. I don't know how he hasn't asked himself that question, but maybe he has and he's just forgotten about it. I don't know. Warp Prism's done. +1 vehicle weapons is complete, and +3/3 is on the way when +2 armor's not even done yet for Avilo. Avilo needs to just turtle to high hell. Which, is if you look up Avilo in a dictionary, you just see a giant fucking turtle with a bunch of ravens around it. Which, National Geographic didn't understand it, but hell. His whole army is at this 3rd base. The point of this 3rd base positioning is that you don't have to move far from your natural, but we'll see. He's building 2 Immortals. Great use of this double robo facility setup. Absolutely fantastic. So let's see. Zealot harass is going through. There we go. Using them pylons. Getting the SCV harass. He's getting all up in there with these zealots. He's going ham. Minigun's doing some cute Marauder micro that he saw Empire Happy do, I think it was, in WCS Europe Challenger League. And he's just like, man, that was so cool. But a bit overkill. Has he killed any SCVs? Yeah, he's killed 15. Not bad. Minigun. That's actually helping Minigun, I feel. Minigun's actually overproduced SCVs. He's got a base in the top left as well. Does Avilo know about this? No, that could do some rustling. It's killing the Stargate and this pylon. So the proxy position will be cleaned up. This Oracle could take out this Marine. Save the probe, Avilo! No! Save it! No! Oh, fuck. Well, he lost that. That's unfortunate. The Immortals come here. Wow, not even the Immortals. That's like we're too high up the chain of command to step on your throat and just put the bullet in your head. We had to let the Zealots do it. +3 armor is on the way for Avilo. And there is a shit ton of Marines outside this base, which are really good versus Zealots, especially with +3 attack. So Avilo's like 4th base. Okay, I guess that's not happening. Does he have the Warp Prism with the Templar in it? He's doing that again this game. Oh, God. It's so weird and like gives you this weird feeling, but I like it. There's still this medevac with 2 Marines there. So the Zealot run by towards the Natural, Zealot run by towards the 3rd, and Minigun is building command centers for days. I guess at the very least he'll be able to build up the Bank of America. And the Zealots actually run to the main. This is actually really annoying. The way Terran production works, if Minigun's maxed out, he can't build units until he loses supplies. So the SCVs dying are the only way he can build more fighting units, which makes defending Zealot harass hard because you have to bring bring enough forces back to kill them. Which is just annoying. It's one of the things that Terran players really hate about Zealot attacks. Because once you're maxed out, it's like, but a Protoss, you just whoop, 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 warp him in, and you're good. So let's see. Oh, the Oracle's... No. Well, that one's dead. Nope. 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 Oh, Zealot. DT's in the top left. That is mildly unfortunate. He's scanning. He's panning. So Avilo really needs to get this 4th base up. Minigun's economy is just dirty right now. He has so much money. It's not. I mean, I could make a joke about not being funny, but not even that applies in this scenario. +2 vehicle weapons is about to complete. More reactors. I just love looking in when I watch these. When I watch Avilo and when you watch people that off race play. I'll just say it like this: when you watch off racers play, it's always really funny to look at how much production they have. Minigun is now up to 9 barracks, which is actually ideal for this situation because he has 2 starports. Potentially 3. Am I blind? Yeah, just 2 starports. So that's enough, considering how expensive ghosts are. But Avilo's still sitting at just 7 warp gates. So Avilo's production will be a bit limited. He wants to add on more once he gets this next base. He's maxed out, so it doesn't matter as much. But this army composition from Minigun is damn near perfect. 4 Colossi, 8 Vikings, maybe a little bit low, but all he needs are some EMPs, and these Vikings will cut through them like, nothing. But here, oh, it looks like the fight's being forced. There's the storms. Most of the bio untouched by the Templar, and Avilo could lose this match right here. There is so much for Minigun, and I think that early aggression just did not do enough. The mules are raining down. GG, Minigun takes the series 4-1. And that was pretty fun match to watch. Minigun scores himself $100 Renos. And, yeah. And Avilo gets 25. So not bad. So, not bad. And, yeah. So, that happened. Does Pro League start soon? Am I going to be able to smoothly transition into this? All right, Pro League's in 17 minutes. Great. Awesome. So that's good. That means I don't have to actually put any more effort into doing absolutely anything. So, $100 prize for Chad, Dr. Jones, $25 for Minigun. No, yeah, $25 for Avilo. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to kill some time before Pro League, and that was a 0 fucks given cast. If you guys thought that was funny, if you guys thought that was cool or interesting in any type of way, you should follow me on Twitch, tweet at me at Nathanius TV, because I'm just basically just paid for this out of my pocket. So if you guys want more late night show matches or whatever, you can subscribe to my Twitch TV stream. You can donate to me. My PayPal is listed below. And I don't normally ask for donations, but to be honest, I'd love to do a lot more of these show matches, but it's just not easy. I actually don't have any casting work lined up, any real casting work lined up for the next year yet. So don't want to throw around too